And here's a special report from New York on what's planned there for the International Yoga Day.
10% of America's adult population practices yoga, and the country has a yoga industry worth $37 billion. In a country where yoga studios are nearly as popular as neighborhood Starbucks, will India be able to reclaim its ancient spiritual tradition? I was curious to find out more, so I started by knocking on some doors.
You have the official celebration of the UN at the UN headquarters itself. Again, a very significant thing for all of us. And then we go to the major landmarks of the New York City and of course state also. You have event at Times Square where by any account, any particular day you have 200,000 to 300,000 people passing. So we hope that at least a couple of 1,000 people, maybe between 30 to 40,000, 50,000 people will at least witness, and at least 20, 30,000 people will practice yoga on that particular day.
So is yoga a physical exercise, spiritual discipline or a religious form? While controversy has sparked in recent days, here in America, the controversy has already played out in 2013, when some Californian parents objected to their children being taught yoga in school. The judge ruled in favor of yoga and said there is no religious connection with the asanas. But America has its own version of yoga, which is very different from India's.
I grew up in a very Catholic household, and that religion didn't really do it for me. So this is a really great way to connect to the spirit, the divine, the universe, and move your body. It's really, I found so much peace doing this. Some people just do it for the workout, but I do it for my mental health.
This is just a sneak preview of what is expected on June 21st, where there could be more than 30,000 yogis in Times Square.
So many corporates, like Indians working in corporates, they download our flyers and they are organizing yogathon on 21st June. For example, TCS, all these companies, Oracle, many Indians are working there. So they are utilizing our flyers, our material, and they're organizing themselves. And we are also using some social media too, like Extra Mile. So my friend's friend, they will also see my posts. So these type of new technologies in social media we are exploiting to reach out to maximum number of people.
India must remind itself of the teachings of one of its own very famous yoga practitioners, Krishnamacharya, who said, "Teach what is appropriate to an individual." So while India tries to leverage the International Yoga Day as a sign of its ancient spiritual past, a tradition and a gift to the world, it must also remind itself that the tradition has now spread across the world, and it must embrace and respect all those, even in the American avatar. In New York, Namrata Brar, NDTV.